Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another TTM Mail Week recap episode. I believe this is episode 866 of my all-time TTM episodes. And I just want to thank you for coming and clicking on this video, for a returning subscriber, or if you're new. Really appreciate all the support on these videos and supporting the channel. If you are wondering what exactly TTM is, it stands for Through the Mail. And what I like to do is write to people through the mail. So, say if you collect sports cards, I got this Paul Molitor baseball card here. You can send it to Paul Molitor. Now he does charge a donation, but he usually gets back to you with a signature. So the possibilities are almost endless. And photos, cards, I do all that stuff. So I hope you'll come and join me as we go look through what I got in this week. It was a really good week. Starting to get back some of the ones I sent out. I need to start working on sending out some more, because I did get my photo order in, and I have some cards that I like to send out as well. So here's our stack right there. We do have, unfortunately, 3 failures. 2 of them are, technically 3 of them are return to senders. So this first one, I was trying this for the Hit the Deck contest. Tony Rice, former quarterback of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Did not work at that address, so that one came back to me. And then I tried Sean Merriman. That one did not work either, so I guess he's not at the Patriot Motorsports group anymore. So no forwarding address. And then this one came back. They want 20. The post office wants 20 more cents postage. I've never had a problem with these going through. They're not that thick. They're not that heavy. They're the only thing I think of, maybe the autographs for a Cure postcard I threw in there made it slightly more heavier. I don't know. They're not rigid. I mean, you can bend it. There's just 2 photos. So yeah, I've taken these to the post office before I started sending these out, just to make sure they could go, and they said yeah, they just fit within the requirements of going. As long as they're not too rigid and they're bendable, you can get away with it. So apparently in Boston, Massachusetts, they're picky. So I tried sending the Ralph Boston. Then I do have a purchase from eBay. There's just a couple cards. I won't show the envelope because it has the seller's address and all that. I'll open this. There we go. Just open it from the bottom. Okay, it was just a couple cards. They were like $1.99 or something like that each. They're for the binders. And so we got this Jackie Robinson card, kind of in honor, a little bit late, but in honor of Jackie Robinson Day, I picked up this one. The Stadium Club chrome insert of him signing his autographs, which I thought was pretty cool. Which actually, it's him in the past, but you see the fans are current, so that's a cool card. I actually did not notice that at first when I bought it, so that card's even cooler than I thought it was. And then the second one, I got a Derek Jeter rookie card. Not really. It's an insert from 2021 Topps, 70 years of Topps, and then it's got what that was this last year, 2015, wherever he was playing, 2016. So 2015, I think it was. So pretty cool. Couple nice pickups there for the Hall of Fame collection. Then I got my Snapfish photo order. Some of you guys like to see what I get, so that's what I've been using lately. Amazon Photos. Well, actually, I stopped my Prime membership. I was cutting a bunch of things I really don't need, and that was kind of one of the reasons I had Prime, was for the free shipping and the photos. And they haven't been able to do my photos, so we'll just use Snapfish until they don't let me use them anymore. So not a huge order. Let's see if I can remember any of these people. Tyrone Hughes, Sam Haverlack, quarterback of the Baltimore Colts. He's number 17 in that pile. Got Bob Highland, I think, or Nyland. Some of their qualities, though, photos aren't as great. Grade Cadaret, haven't sent him before. Bill Baker, we're going to send to Bill Baker on the 1980 team. I haven't got him. Junior Kennedy. This one, I don't remember who this is. Oh, wait. It'll come to me eventually. Mickey Rooney, so I try. Jim Lynch. Caleb Joseph. Attempt Kevin Falk, and I also have this cool rookie card to send him. There's Mark Akers. Kevin Falk again. I think that's John Gilliam being tackled there. Eric Curry, former Buccaneer. Jeb Bush, figured why not if he's signing. Clay Bellinger. There's another Jeb Bush. Eric Curry again, Clay Bellinger. Some of these are just repeats. I'm going to send to Brad Arnsberg. He was the pitching coach for the Blue Jays. Also played for the Yankees. And I'm going to try Minnie Forbes. She was the first African American female owner for one of the Negro League teams. So should be a nice little send out there. And then I also have some cards I'd like to work through if I have still stamps left over, because I still haven't used up my stamps at all. There's some in here somewhere. So that's those. Let's go ahead and get into the successes, guys. I'll try and be quick as I can. So, a return to sender to myself. Don't know where it's coming from, but it is from March 2017. So this is an over 4-year wait on this one. So let's see. This was my first ever attempt at Mr. Oj Mcduffie. I did not send a donation with this one. The last time I got him, I did. I believe. I did not realize at the time, though, he was requiring a donation, but it looks like he signed it anyway. So the card got, I don't know if the card was that badly messed up, because it's like these cards do stick together, so they're kind of like splotchy, I guess. I don't know. But hey, Oj Mcduffie. So I was actually telling somebody, I wonder if my Oj Mcduffie card that I sent out a long time ago will ever come back, and it did. So there it is. This one they threw in some extra postage. It looks like they threw in some extra stuff. Coming back from David and Margaret Hobbs. Sent out on March 2021. It's very thick. We'll just make sure there's no notes or anything not to show some stuff. It's going to be Mr. David Hobbs. He says, "Thank you for your very kind letter. Much appreciated. I applaud your efforts for Youth Flake Football and for Bruce. We are obviously great friends. For a quicker service next time, note address." So he's got a different address. I'm not going to show this card because it has his phone number and all that stuff on it. So I don't want to just throw that all out there on the internet. But he signed a couple photos for me and Bruce. Bruce is a big racing fan, and David Hobbs is a Indy 500 legend. So he signed a couple photos. The car looks so tiny with him in it. So it's kind of funny. And then there's all these cool customs. So 2 of each that he signed to me and Bruce. So that is really, really neat. So we got that one and that one. So thank you so much, Mr. Hobbs. I'm going to have to send him a thank you note for sure. 100%. So, actually, where's my sticky pad? I want to write that down. Make sure I send him real quick. David Hobbs. Thank you. Otherwise, I might forget. So we'll just do that real quick. There we go. Alright, so next one. Santa Clarita, California. This one was sent out also on March 2021. Probably most of these are going to be March or April. Well, very nice. This is going to be a Walking Dead success. She just puts on the letters. Let me just double check. She said, "Dear Caleb, what an extraordinary young man you are. Good luck with this endeavor. My best, Deborah May." So, I sent to Miss Deborah May. Oh, nice. She signed. Oh, wow. That's really cool. These will be going to Mike real soon. So, actress Deborah May. She was in The Walking Dead season 10, I believe. She was kind of like the leader of Oceanside there. This might be actually more like season 9. So that's very cool. I know maybe not the greatest photo is pointing a gun to somebody's head, but just that was you had to watch that episode to see. So that's really cool of her. And then she just included a nice little extra signed to me. But and this is the first time we've had this. She signed the RSVP card, and she enclosed a $20 donation to Autographs for a Cure. So I just want Michael to see that, and you guys to see that this will be headed off to him. Michael, let me know. I'll message you to how you want that deposited. If you just want me to send you the cash with the photos, or just have me put in the bank and send it over to you, PayPal or whatever you want, let me know. But thank you so much, Miss May. I definitely, we need to add her to the thank you note list as well. So she is definitely going to begin the thank you note. So I really appreciate that. And I don't know if maybe if we send her like an official donation letter too. I'll ask Michael about that one. So already 12 minutes in, and it's almost 13 minutes in, and we're having a pretty good time here with all these returns. So this is really cool. Shreveport, Louisiana. Sent out in February. So slightly older. Very nice. So I got him actually in Team USA in college uniform. But he did play for the Pirates. This is Mr. Warren Morris. So there's Team USA. And then here's a pretty cool college photo of his. And then he's celebrating either a walk-off or like a home run. They were taken from a certain game, like forgetting which one, but LSU Tiger, former LSU Tiger. Oh, their uniforms definitely look way different than they do today with the purple and stuff. So that's cool. Warren Morris had a couple pretty good years with the Pirates. I'm not quite sure what happened to him. I think maybe injuries or something, but he was a pretty good hitter for him. Next up, we got North Texas, Dallas, Texas. For some reason, there's no postmark, so this could either be a really old one or a really new one. But judging by the stamp, I think it's a new one that I just forgot to mark on the back. And that is exactly what I did. So one of these is going to Autographs for a Cure. Probably the one with him with the flag. Olympic Hall of Famer, Olympic gold medalist swimmer, Jim Montgomery. So pretty cool return right there. And we did send quite a few out to some Olympians, so that's why we're going to have a few of them come back. Thank you, Mr. Montgomery. Next up, Miami, Florida. It was sent out in March of 2021. And it's going to be former baseball player and current analyst, Mr. Tom Hutton, or Tommy Hutton. Signed a couple photos for me. Got him on the picture of a 1973 Topps, and then one a little more current day of him. So pretty nice return. He's always a pretty nice signer. I've gotten a couple cards of his signed before years ago, and just thought it'd be kind of cool to get some photos. And he did sign them. Next up, St. Paul, Minnesota, as well. This was sent out on March 2021. Let's see what we got. It's going to be a former Minnesota Viking running back, Mr. Ricky Young, number 34. So sign one, looks like he's being chased down by some Packers defenders, and then a nice action shot, horizontal action shot there. So pretty cool, Mr. Ricky Young, kind of like early mid 80s Vikings running back. Next up, they also included an extra stamp, same exact stamp as the last person, which is kind of cool. It's for additional ounce. It's kind of thick, so there's some extras in there, it seems. Was sent out in March 2021. Did I say Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Initials are BP, so take your guesses down below. No cheating. And let me make sure there's a note. He says, I can provide a book or a poster for a fundraiser auction. If you do such, liked your Philippines 413 under your signature, and how true. Sincerely, Ben Peterson. So this is Olympic gold medalist wrestler Ben Peterson. He signed the 2 photos I sent. We do have a verse inscription, Proverbs 22:1. I believe we've read that before, but we are going to go ahead and read that aloud for you. It says, on this, wait, oh, hold on. A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. So kind of is fitting for his Olympic pedigree. So that's really cool. And then he included some extras. So I think we're going to have to add Mr. Ben Peterson to the thank you list, and then we'll. I did return this, but we can reuse that for somebody else. But it does help him be able to get in contact. So these are actually a couple of his tracks, which is pretty cool. So it's really interesting. That one has a 1 Peter 1, 18 and 19. Let's look that one up. For you know that it was not with perishable things such as silver or gold that you were redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to you from your ancestors, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect. So really nice verses to go along with his Olympic history. It's really cool. And then here's a way if you want to purchase his book. I will put it's campwithchamps.org, so I will try and remember to link that for you guys. And then there's a couple more tracks, so that is really cool. So thank you so much, Mr. Peterson. I'll definitely be sending you a thank you note, and we'll try and figure out how you'd like us to get in contact with you for the book as well. And maybe I'll buy one for myself as well, honestly. I think that'd be kind of cool. Next up, Albany, New York. Got back March 2021. Or sent back in March 21, sorry. These are all. We're actually, the ones that showed first were the ones from today, then we're working our way down. Oh, very nice. Another Walking Dead success. And he signed the RSVP card. He did not check it, but he did sign it. This is going to be actor Jeffrey DeMunn. So I actually got him, what is that? Oh shoot, I can't remember the movie, but it's a very famous movie, Tom Hanks. It'll come to me eventually. But he played Dale in The Walking Dead. Very lovable character. I won't spoil it for you guys in case you haven't seen it. He did sign them all to me, so unless I can remove the personalization off one without destroying the picture, I can't necessarily donate it unless Michael wants to go ahead and... Unless maybe that adds value for you guys. Maybe you're like, you want a photo that's sent by Caleb, signed by the celebrity, and received back by Caleb. I don't know. So we'll ask him on that one too. Next up, North Texas, Dallas, Texas. This is a World War II return. This is Miss Pearl Neal Robbins it's coming back from. And Miss Robbins in World War II was what they were called waves. And I've never received somebody from waves. She's 100 years old. So here she is. So waves. Women accepted for volunteer emergency service. They were established on July 3rd, 1942 as the U.S. Navy Corps of female members. There was 100,000 of them who served in a wide variety of capacities, ranging from performing essential clerical duties to serving as instructors for male pilots in training. So very important roles. So here she signed this one. That's her, it looks like maybe her graduating class or something. But she would actually communicate with carrier pigeons, because they would still use those because Germans or whoever could crack the radio waves. And then this one, she signed this one for Kim, one of Henry's Customs, which I'll try and remember to leave a link to his channel. He does MRE reviews. So MREs are meals ready to eat. And then she included a nice little note, and it's from Our Daily Bread Ministries, which is a pretty good ministry. It's got 1 Thessalonians 5:16 through 18. And always be joyful, never stop praying. Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus. So, and she wanted to make sure those words were said. So, she says, thank you for your interest in history and your very informative letter. My husband and I traveled to Europe and the UK 27 times. If I had known about Kim, we might have been able to meet in person. So that's pretty cool. So Kim, they would have known about you. They would have wanted to meet you. Please forgive my handwriting. At 100 years old, my eyesight is not what it used to be. Honestly, looking at this, her handwriting is better than mine. And I'm 25 years old. Almost 25 years old. So she's got 75 years on me, and my handwriting sucks. So I think she's doing great. She says, may God bless you and keep you in his care. So thank you so much, Miss Robbins. Definitely God bless you as well, and I wish you many more years of life so that you can teach us all the life lessons that you've learned. So I learned a lot from my grandparents, and you can always learn a lot from the other generations. So thank you so much. This is a really cool video, guys, and I've still got 4 more to go. So I hope you guys are sticking with me here. It's giving me goosebumps. So we got Mid-Island, New York, March 2021. And it is Miss Victoria Tennant who signed a couple photos, one for me and one for Bruce. So she is an actress. So very cool. Miss Victoria Tennant, primarily like 70s, 80s, and 90s, a little bit earlier 2000s. So Miss Victoria Tennant. Next up, we got Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I told you guys we're going to try and go fast, and this is as fast as I can go, I guess. March 2021. These should all be from Monday. This is a football. It's Mr. J.T. Thomas, former Steelers defensive back with the 4-time Super Bowl champ, number 24 inscription. And then I couldn't find another good photo of him, so I threw in one of my sort of customs, not really mine. I just kind of took a photo and ran with it. I had messed up and had to cross out whoever that was in the back, but he didn't see the mine and signed it. So Mr. J.T. Thomas. That's a cool one. 70s football player and 80s. Then we got Providence, Rhode Island. No postmark, so this must be one that I forgot. Again, this might be an Olympic return. Maybe. Nope. It is a celebrity return. It's Mr. John Roark. He signed this one, and he drew an arrow to point to where he is, which is kind of funny. And then that's from, what show is that? That's actually got a really young Seinfeld character. I can't remember what show that is. Hold on, guys. We can do this real fast. I got Star Tiger up. I got my ring light right in the way. It's not listed on here. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. I'm sure you guys know and you're screaming at me. But this is what he's pretty famous known. He played President Bush in The Naked Gun 1.5 or something like that. What is it? 2.5. So I sent that photo to him. It's a pretty popular one that he gets requested to sign. Of course, he does kind of look like him there, Mr. President Bush. So pretty cool, Mr. John Roark. And finally, one I've been excited to open, coming back from the Grand Ole Opry, from country singer Jeannie Sealy. This is one that I sent off for autographs for a cure, so I'm going to have to definitely add her to the thank you note list before we even open this, because I'm not quite sure what she sent. And I would always encourage you guys, if you get like stuff back from people who just completely go above and beyond what you expected, just send them a thank you note. I think that really helps, just showing that you are a legitimate collector, and there are people out there that aren't just sending to them they make a buck and sell their autographs. I've seriously never sold an autograph of mine. I've given some away to you guys, but I've never sold any. So we got a Grand Ole Opry program. Oh, and it's signed on the inside, which is really cool. So wow, that's really neat. She says, I'm donating these for your cause, but please do not share info as I can't do this for everyone. So I would not guarantee that she'll sign. She's not going to send all the stuff, but she did sign these 2 photos for me. And then included 5 8x10s for autographs for a cure. I think I just showed the same photo. So that's really cool. So thank you so much, Mrs. Sealy. It's really cool. She did return my SASE, so I can reuse that for somebody else. And then we'll the Grand Ole Opry program will go, and we'll keep the note from August for Cure. So thank you so much. I don't know if I should have shown those then. I should have gotten that note first, but I think that's okay. I did not send to the Grand Ole Opry, so her address technically was not shown. So I did not send to the Grand Ole Opry. So yeah, that is it. I went to an antique mall, so you'll be seeing a video, or I went to 3 antique malls, so you guys will be seeing a video from that soon. But other than that, that is it. So really, really good week. Really good video. Probably one of the best in a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I will see you all later. Bye.